very good news for each student. So Gradeup is offering flat 50% off on Gradeup Super. So in order to enroll, please use code FEB50 and avail flat 50% off on the fees. Good afternoon Pradeep, good afternoon Sumant, good evening rather now, good evening. So those who have still not subscribed to Gradeup Super, please avail this particular uh, offer through the code, and those who have already availed it, you can always inform your friends that now this will be the program fee that you will choose. All right, so Gradeup 3-month validity will be at 5,000, 9-month validity will be at 13,500, and 12-month validity will be at 15,000. All right, so as we can see, the Gradeup Super pricing has increased. All right, so please join at this best fee, I will say, so that in future if it increases, it will not impact you. Good evening Manish, good evening, good evening. So guys, I am Ajay Sareen. I am a 100 percentiler in Quant and DI section of CAT, and I carry more than 17 years of work experience and have mentored more than 30,000 students till date. So let's talk about SI and CI. It is a very easy topic because it is directly formula based. So the formula for simple interest is P into R into T upon 100. So P is called the principal value, the amount which we have invested. R is called a rate of interest, and T will be the time for which we have invested the money. Please keep in mind, in case of simple interest, time is always considered in years. All right. So if in any case you are given a period of 8 months, you need to convert it to year by dividing by 12. So you will not use 8, you will use 8 by 12 in place of T. If already value is given to you in years, so if it is 2 years, then you will keep T as 2 straightaways. Now the formula of compound interest is P into 1 plus R% raised to power N minus P. So the formula that we usually use is amount equal P into 1 plus R% raised to power N. And this is the case when it is compounded annually. If in any case we are given it is compounded semi-annually, in that case your rate of interest will get half and your period get doubled. If he says it is compounded quarterly, then your rate of interest will be 1/4 and your period will be 4 times. In case of compound interest, please always keep in mind that period has to be integer. All right. So the power, whether it is n or it is 2n or it is 4n, so this entire value is the period and it should be always an integer. I hope this part is clear. Namaste ji, namaste. Good evening everyone, good evening. So guys, please write down the formula of simple interest and compound interest before we move ahead. I hope you guys are done with the formula. लिख लिया सभी ने? Once you have written it, good evening Vaishnavi. Once you have written it, please type done. Yes, Sumant, yes, I can see all the messages. Hello. Okay, so let's move on. Now let's talk about what simple interest is. So when it comes to simple interest, please always keep in mind that the interest value for a given period is always same. Under simple interest, the interest value for the given period is always same. In the sense, if I say that under simple interest for 1 year, interest you got is rupee 100. And if I ask you what will be the interest after 5 years, so straightways multiply this with 5 and you can say it is rupee 500, right? So if I say interest after 7 years is rupee 1400, so that is the interest earned in 7 years under simple interest. So what will be the interest after 10 years? So in this case अगर 7 years का interest 1400 है तो 1 साल का इंटरेस्ट कहने से 1400/7 होगा, और अगर 10 years का निकालना है तो मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 10. So 7 2s are 14 get cancelled out and answer comes out to be 2000. So ये प्लीज सभी समझ लो, क्लियर है? If anyone has a doubt in this, do let me know. Is it done? Good evening, good evening. Right, Rahul, right. Okay, now, so in case of compound interest, we can say that if you invested rupee 10 and after let's say 2 years it becomes rupee 20. So in case of compound interest we can say that अगर 2 साल में आपका वैल्यू डबल हो रहा है, सो आपका वैल्यू जितने टाइम्स हो रहा है इन द गिवन पीरियड उतने ही टाइम्स होता रहेगा. यहां पर अगर 1 साल का इंटरेस्ट 100 रुपए था तो हर साल 100 रुपए ही मिलेगा. अगर 2 साल में यहां वैल्यू डबल हुआ तो हर 2 साल में वैल्यू कीप्स ऑन डबलिंग. सो इन अगेन अनदर 2 years इट विल डबल एंड रूपी 20 का हो जाएगा रूपी 40. इन अनदर 2 years रूपी 40 का हो जाएगा रूपी 80. राइट. सो इन केस ऑफ simple interest we get interest on principal as well as on interest part, but in case of simple interest we get interest only and only on principal. So that is the big difference between SI and CI, right? So in some case if I say that a person invested rupee 10,000, so for first year you got a rate of interest as 10%. For second year you got a rate of interest as 20%. For third year you got a rate of interest as 30%. And we are required to calculate amount under simple interest as well as under compound interest if it is compounded annually. So here we need to understand how to use different values in case of SI and in case of CI. Alright. So in case of simple interest, you can straightway add all the interest values that are given to you. So 10, 20 and 30 adds up to 60%. So total increase in the value is of 60%. So we can say after 3 years, your amount will be 1.6 times 10,000, which comes out to be 16,000. So मेरे को हर साल का अलग अलग से निकालने का रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है, राइट. मैं सीधा तीनों को ऐड करूंगा. 60% का इंक्रीज इन द वैल्यू गिव्स मी टोटल अमाउंट ऑफ 1.6 into 10,000. सो आई एम यूजिंग मल्टीप्लाइंग फैक्टर इन दिस केस जो हमने परसेंटेज में किया था. इन केस ऑफ कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट, इफ यू इन्वेस्टेड 10,000 and you got increase of 10%, which means the multiplying factor will be 1.1. A rate of interest of 20% in second year gives me multiplying factor of 1.2. Increase of 30% in the value gives me a multiplying factor of 1.3. So please have a look कैसे इन दोनों cases को हमने solve करना है. Right, so in case of compound interest, you cannot add all the percentage values and apply 1.6. That will be the case of simple interest, right? So in this case, we just need to multiply these three. So 12 into 13 is 1.56. So 156 into 11 करोगे तो आ जाएगा 1.716. When multiplied with 10,000 results in 17,160. So good evening everyone, good evening. So please everyone check it out. I hope the process is clear to each and every student, and the difference between SI and CI is clear. So they are very standard examples that we guys will come across. तो सभी को properly समझ आना चाहिए. अभिनव, मानव, साई भगत, Indian family, Power ISO, Manish, please be quick with the response. I hope each and everything is clear. Right, Rahul, right. Aramiz, you will be getting a call soon, right? Right, Vaishnavi, right. Is it done, Ramiz? Or you can share your number here with me. Only I can see your number. So I will arrange a quick call for you. Done, Ramiz? Okay, so let's move on. Right. So in any case, if I say that a person has invested rupees P at a rate of interest of R% per annum for a period of T years, and then we are required to observe difference between compound interest and simple interest after certain years. If I take T as 1, which means the difference between compound interest after 1 year and simple interest after 1 year will be equivalent to 0 when your principal and rate of interest are same, which effectively means whether you invest at compound interest or at simple interest for 1 year, your total amount will be same, because the interest you are getting in both the cases will be same. But when you invest for 2 years, the value of compound interest is always more than the value of simple interest, and this difference comes out to be PR square upon 100 square. Please इस term को as it is याद रखना. Your calculation will be quite easy with this. So direct question आता है इसके ऊपर based. So अगर ये याद है तो हमारे कम से कम नहीं तो 3-4 स्टेप बच जाएंगे, and time जो सेव होगा वो अलग से. And if we are given the difference for compound interest and simple interest for 3 years, it comes out to be PR cube upon 100 cube plus 3 PR square upon 100 square. Right? So अगर किसी केस में आपको बोला जाए what is the compound interest for second year, या आपसे पूछा जाए what will be the compound interest for third year, और in general अगर आपसे पूछा जाए compound interest for nth year, अगर मेरे को सेकेंड ईयर का कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट निकालना है, सो हम इस केस में क्या करेंगे, सेकेंड ईयर के एंड में जो अमाउंट मिला उसमें से फर्स्ट ईयर का अमाउंट सब्ट्रैक्ट कर देंगे. तो इससे होगा क्या, मेरे को सिर्फ और सिर्फ कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट मिलेगा जो सेकेंड ईयर पे लगा. अगर मेरे को थर्ड ईयर के लिए चाहिए, सो हम फर्स्ट 3 इयर्स का अमाउंट निकालेंगे, इसमें से फर्स्ट 2 इयर्स का अमाउंट सब्ट्रैक्ट कर देंगे. So leftover value जो difference है will be the interest part of third year only. So in general we can say if we are required compound interest for nth year, it will be an minus a n minus 1. So please keep in mind, in all these cases हम exactly 1 year का interest calculate कर रहे हैं, and that 1 year can be any. सेकेंड ईयर का पूछ सकता है, फिफ्थ ईयर का, सेवेंथ ईयर का, किसी भी ईयर का पूछ सकता है आपसे. इज दिस पार्ट क्लियर? गुड इवनिंग, गुड इवनिंग. मानस, इट इज फ्रॉम मंडे टू फ्राइडे. मैं एनी हाउ कल नहीं कर पाया था क्लास. इट इज मंडे टू फ्राइडे एट 5 PM. यस से समीर लिख सकते हैं. 1.1 is as good as 11/10. एक ही बात है. सो परसेंटेज की क्लास में हमने ये डिस्कशन किया था, राइट? Suman, that is dependent on individual. So you must keep on practicing till the time you feel comfortable. That is the only objective. So one must feel comfortable while attempting any section, right? Right, Suman? Okay, so guys, किसी को कुछ भी डाउट हो यहाँ तक, tell me, is it done? Okay, so let's move on then. So if you are now let's move on to an example. It's a very standard example that we guys come across. If you are given that a person invested some amount and it doubled in 5 years. So the question can be based on simple interest or the question can be based on compound interest. If in the question he says, after how many years will it become 16 times of the investment? So in order to solve this question based on simple interest, अगर simple interest में हम calculate करते हैं, तो I can say this is my amount and this is my principal. So मेरे को 5 years में जो interest मिला, that will be difference of these two, which is 2p minus p, which is rupee p. और मेरे को चाहिए कितना है total interest value? 16p minus p, which is 15p. अगर रुपीस p का इंटरेस्ट 5 साल में मिल रहा है, तो 15p का कितने साल में मिलेगा? रिक्वायर्ड आंसर विल बी 5 into 15, which comes out to be 75 years. यही केस अगर आपको कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट में देखने को मिलता है. सो आपने रुपीस p इन्वेस्ट किए और ये 2p हो गए 5 years में. As I said earlier, that for the given time period, your value keeps on increasing by the same times. So अगर 5 years में 2 times हुआ, तो again in next 5 years it will be 2 times. So 2p का हो जाएगा 4p. In another 2 years, another 5 years, 4p का हो जाएगा 8p. In another 5 years, 8p का हो जाएगा 16p. So अगर वैल्यू डबल हो रहा है तो डबल ही होता रहेगा. So बहुत से स्टूडेंट्स ये पूछते हैं कि अगर यहाँ पे 16 की जगह 17 होता तो क्या करते? So guys, please keep in mind, एग्जाम में ऐसा इजी वाला क्वेश्चन आएगा और आप इस अप्रोच से सॉल्व करोगे, जॉब डन, राइट? 16 की जगह पे 17, 18, 19 जैसी वैल्यू नहीं होगी, राइट? ये क्वेश्चन आपसे पूछा जाता है ओनली एंड ओनली फॉर दिस पर्टिकुलर रीजन कि आप इस लॉजिक को यूज करके क्विकली अपना आंसर निकालो. सो इस केस में टाइम पीरियड कम्स आउट टू बी 5 + 5 + 5 + 5, which adds up to a total of 20 years. Alright, so guys, please this thing in mind, and I hope ये सभी को क्लियर होना चाहिए. Is that clear, guys? किसी भी स्टूडेंट को अगर कुछ डाउट है सो प्लीज लेट मी नो। दोनों के लिए 16 पीता राहुल। 16 टाइम्स इन्वेस्टमेंट होना चाहिए, कितने ईयर्स में होगा ये बताना था मैं। गुड इवनिंग अक्षत, गुड इवनिंग। Okay, then let's move on. So here it says a sum of money at simple interest amounts to rupee 815 in 3 years and rupee 854 in 4 years. The sum is, so जो पैसा आपने इन्वेस्ट किया वो बताना है कितना होगा, और we can say we are required to figure out the principal value. So हमें दे रखा है कि अमाउंट जो आपका है it is 815 after 3 years and it becomes 854 after 4 years. राइट, सो 3 से 4 साल, 1 साल के पीरियड में जो ये वैल्यू बढ़ा, कैन आई से इट इज नथिंग बट ओनली एंड ओनली द इंटरेस्ट वैल्यू ऑफ 1 ईयर। तो 1 साल में मेरे को इंटरेस्ट मिला कितना, मेरे को 854 माइनस 815 करना होगा। सो 14 माइनस 5 इज 9 एंड 4 माइनस 1 इज 3। 1 साल का इंटरेस्ट है 39 रुपीज। अब जो ये 815 रुपए बने 3 साल में, कहने से इसमें 3 साल का इंटरेस्ट एडेड होगा। तो अगर मैं ये 3 साल का इंटरेस्ट इसमें से सब्ट्रैक्ट कर दूं तो मेरे को क्या मिलेगा, माय प्रिंसिपल वैल्यू। सो रिक्वायर्ड आंसर कम्स आउट टू बी 815 माइनस 39 into 3 is 3 9s are 27, 9 plus 2 11 which is 117. So 15 minus 7 comes out to be 8, right? 10 minus 1 is 9, 7 minus 1 will be 6. So the correct answer option will be C. So कहीं पर भी फॉर्मूला अप्लाई करने का नीड नहीं है यहां पे, ये प्लीज सभी ध्यान में रखना। इज इट क्लियर? प्लीज सभी चेक कर लो, किसी को अगर कुछ भी डाउट है डू लेट मी नो। राइट मानस, राइट, करते हैं उस पर भी बात। स्वप्निल मोबाइल से देख रहे हो क्या? स्वप्निल मोबाइल पे हो क्या यार? लैपटॉप से प्लीज एक्सेस करो, बिकॉज बहुत बड़ा बड़ा लिखना इज नॉट फिजिबल। चलो नेक्स्ट देखो। हियर इट सेज मिस्टर थॉमस इन्वेस्टेड एन अमाउंट ऑफ रुपी 13,900 divided in 2 different schemes A and B at the simple interest rate of 14% per annum and 11% per annum respectively. If the total amount of simple interest earned in 2 years is rupee 3508, what was the amount invested in scheme B? So there are 2 schemes A and B. So let's say उसने scheme B में rupees X invest किए, सो रिमेनिंग 13,900 माइनस एक्स उसने स्कीम ए में इन्वेस्ट किए, क्योंकि टोटल अमाउंट जो इन्वेस्ट हुआ था डेट वाज 13,900। ए से उसे रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट मिल रहा है 14%, यहां से 11%, एंड दोनों केसेस में इन्वेस्टमेंट इज फॉर अ पीरियड ऑफ 2 years एंड मेरे को टोटल इंटरेस्ट कितना दे रखा है 3508। तो यहां से इंटरेस्ट क्या होगा, P इंटू आर इंटू टी अपॉन 100 which is 13,900 minus x into 14 into 2 upon 100 plus second केस में इंटरेस्ट क्या होगा x into 11 into 2 upon 100 and total interest earned is 3508. Right, so now we need to solve it for the value of x, that's it. So multiply both sides by 100. Right, so यहां पर आपका बन जाएगा 13,900 into 28 मैं ब्रैकेट साइमल्टेनियसली ओपन कर रहा हूं। -28x प्लस यहां पर होगा 22x इक्वल 3508 फॉलोड बाय 00। सो -28 प्लस 22 इज माइनस ऑफ 6x। इसे उधर ले जाओ, प्लस हो जाएगा, उसे इधर ले आओ। तो x comes out to be 13,900 into 28 minus 350800 divided by 6. So यहां तक देख लो, सभी को क्लियर है? Because the remaining is only and only the calculation part. Is it clear, guys? Okay, so let's solve it now. So now this 13,900 should be multiplied by 28. So let's multiply 139 by 28. So 8 9s are 72, 7 carried ahead. 8 3s are 24, 24 plus 7 is 31, 3 carried ahead. So 8 1s are 8 plus 3 11. Multiply by 2 now. So it comes out to be 278 and then add these two. So it is 2, 8 plus 1 9, 27 plus 11 is 38. So it is followed by 00 और इसमें से subtract क्या करना है हमने? 350800. So end में ये 00 as it is आ जाएगा. 92 minus 8 comes out to be 84 and 8 minus 5 is 3. So it is 38400 divided by 6. So 6 से cancel out कर दो. 6 6 जा 36, बचा 24, 6 4 जा 24. So the value of x comes out to be 6400. So the correct answer option will be A. Neelam, we simplified this. -28 plus 22 is minus of 6. उधर जाके plus 6 हो जाएगा. Is it clear, everyone? देख लो, अगर किसी भी स्टूडेंट को डाउट है, डू लेट मी नो. Everyone, please check it out. Okay, so let's move on. Here it says, how much time will it take for an amount of rupee 450 to yield rupee 81 as interest at 4.5% per annum of simple interest? So interest चाहिए 81. So simple interest equal P into R into T upon 100. Interest required is 81 for an amount of 450. That is the principal value. R is 4.5% and T हमें निकालना है. So this is the calculation we need to carry. So we can say 9 9s are 81, 9 5s are 45, so it is 50. Again 9 5s are 45, so that is 0.5. So 50 into 0.5, right, comes out to be 25. So आपका decimal और 0 compensate हो जाएगा. 5 into 5, 25, and 25 gets cancelled out by 100 with 4. So cross multiply करोगे, so T comes out to be 4. So correct answer option will be B. So please check out the calculation. Although question is very easy, but calculation सभी को thoroughly clear होना चाहिए. Right, वैष्णवी, right. नीलम, क्लियर था 6 कैसे आया? Good evening, Vicky. Good evening. Shall we move on? Okay, so let's move on. Right. So in fourth it says Rina took a loan of rupee 1200 with simple interest for as many years as the rate of interest. It means जो आपका T है और जो आपका R है ये आपको equal given है. So R equal T. If she paid rupee 432 as interest at the end of the loan period, what was the rate of interest? So we all know simple interest equals P into R into T upon 100 होता है. So interest उसने पे किया 432, प्रिंसिपल था 1200, R and T are equal, तो मैं T की जगह पे R लिख देता हूं क्योंकि R ही हमें निकालना है. So these two zeros get cancelled out. Now we need to cancel out 12. So 12 3s are 36, बचा 72, 12 6s are 72. So if R square equal 36, so taking square root value of R comes out to be 6. So the correct answer option will be B, which is 6%. So guys, please check it out. I hope ये सभी को clear हो. Is it done? Right, it's 6. Okay, now let's do it. Now please read the information carefully, guys. थोड़ा सा tricky information है, so please read it carefully. So an automobile financier claims to be lending money at simple interest, but he includes the interest every 6 months for calculating the principal. If he is charging an interest of 10%, the effective rate of interest becomes. So be quick and tell me the answer. प्लीज सोच समझ के आंसर देना, कैलकुलेशन मिस्टेक नहीं होना चाहिए. राइट. सो जल्दी से आंसर दो इस क्वेश्चन का. व्हाट विल बी द इफेक्टिव रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट पर एनम? कलश बहुत लेट ज्वाइन किया आज, कहां पे थे? ओके, नो जथन, नो. राइट नीलम, राइट हर्षद, राइट सुमंत, गुड. डू इट केयरफुली गाइस. नो विकी, नो. सो अगर आप हर 6 मंथ्स के बाद कैलकुलेट कर रहे हो, सो रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट कितना अप्लाई करोगे? इंस्टेड ऑफ 10 इट विल बी 5%. हर 6 महीने बाद अगर कर रहे हो तो रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट आपका हाफ हो जाएगा. सो लेट्स से इफ यू इन्वेस्ट ₹100, राइट, सो दिस इज योर प्रिंसिपल वैल्यू. वी नीड टू स्टडी अमाउंट आपका कितने टाइम्स हो जाएगा. सो अगर आपने 100 रुपए इन्वेस्ट किए तो so it will be now 1.05 raised to power 2. So this comes out to be 1.1025 into 100, which is your investment. So if your value is getting 1.1025 times, हमने परसेंटेज की क्लास में किया था, परसेंटेज इंक्रीज विल बी दिस -1 into 100. सो जब आप इसमें से 1 सब्ट्रैक्ट करके 100 से मल्टीप्लाई करोगे, सो इफेक्टिव रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट विल बी 10.25%. सो वेरी गुड जॉब जिन्होंने आंसर सी दिया. नो, इट्स नॉट डी. प्लीज ध्यान से करो इसे, एंड प्लीज इसे समझ लो. आई होप इट शुड बी क्लियर टू ईच एंड एवरी स्टूडेंट. सो आप अगर 10% का क्लेम करके हर 6 महीने के बाद इंटरेस्ट ऐड कर देते हो, निधि 100 भी जस्ट अज्यूम टू बी योर प्रिंसिपल वैल्यू, right? So effective rate of interest will be different. वैभव, लेट्स से यू इन्वेस्टेड ₹100, मैंने तुम्हें बोला कि 10% का रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट लगाऊंगा, बट आफ्टर अ पीरियड ऑफ 6 मंथ्स मैंने इंटरेस्ट दोबारा ऐड कर दिया, राइट, विच मीन्स इट इज अ केस ऑफ कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट। जब भी आपको इंटरेस्ट के ऊपर इंटरेस्ट कैलकुलेट हो रहा है, इट इज अ केस ऑफ कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट, राइट। सो दैट्स व्हाई वी अप्लाइड A इक्वल P इंटू 1 प्लस R बाय 2 रेज टू पावर 2n, राइट। सो इन दिस केस 100 6 महीने बाद कितना बन जाएगा? 5% के रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट पे 105। अब अगेन आफ्टर 6 मंथ्स आपको 105 के ऊपर 5% का इंटरेस्ट पे करना है, तो अब ये कितना बन जाएगा? इसका 5% ऐड करोगे, 110.25। अब 1 साल के बाद तुमने दिया कितना? 110.25 ऑन अ प्रिंसिपल ऑफ 100। व्हाट इज द परसेंटेज इंक्रीज इन द वैल्यू? दैट इज 10.25%, right? So that is your effective rate of this effective rate of interest. Rahul, that is the formula of compound interest when it is compounded half yearly or after 6 months, right? Yes, 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 Power ISO. It is a case of compound interest. Is it clear, Rahul? We are using the formula of simple interest, compound interest. Okay, so let's move on. Here it says a man took loan from a bank at a rate of 12% per annum simple interest. After 3 years, he had to pay rupee 5,400 interest only for the period. The principal amount borrowed by him was, so as we are already given the interest he is supposed to pay, and we need to find the principal value wherein the rate of interest is 12 and time period is 3. So we need to solve it. Alright. So 3 get cancelled out here. 3 ones are 3, 3 8s are 24. So then for the 6 2s are 12, 6 3s are 18 get cancelled out. So it becomes 300 into 100 upon 2. So principal comes out to be 30,000 by 2, which is equivalent to 15,000. So the correct answer option will be C. So please check it out. I hope it is clear. Right. Right, Jathan, right. Okay, so let's move on. Here it says a sum of money amounts to 9,800 after 5 years. So after 5 years, we are given that the amount is 9,800. So I am writing 5 here for reference. And 12,005 after 8 years. At the same rate of simple interest. The rate of interest per annum is. Now in order to calculate rate of interest, we can apply the formula also, right? But that will be a bit lengthy. What we guys can think is that from 5 to 8, the increase in this value is nothing but interest of 3 years, which is equivalent to difference of these two. So if I subtract 12,005 and 9,800, so 5 minus 0 will be 5, 0 minus 0 will be 0, and 120 minus 98 comes out to be 22. So in 3 years, the interest is of 2205. And when it comes to 9,800 in this, the value that is included, right, is the principal and interest of 5 years. So what I am required is to subtract interest of 5 years, and I will be getting the principal value. So can I say interest of 1 year will be equivalent to 2205 upon 3. So 3 sevens are 21, 3 threes are 9, 3 fives are 15, and interest for a period of 5 years will be this into 5. 5 fives are 25, 15 plus 2 17, 35 plus 1 36. Just subtract this value out of this. So rate of interest, I can say now, is very easy to calculate. This will be the interest of 1 year divided by the principal value in 200. So now let's subtract 90, 800 and 3675. So 800 minus 675 comes out to be 125. And here we have 9 minus 3, which comes out to be 6. So this is the only calculation we need to carry now. So if we check 10% of the base, it will be 61. And this value, it will be 612. And this value is much more than 612. So answer will definitely be more than 10%, which comes out to be a 12%. Is it clear? So please check it out, guys. If any student has a doubt, do let me know. Right. Right, Vaishnavi, right. Neelam, which part you are not able to understand? Tell me. This is the same thing which we have done earlier. Which part you are not able to understand? Neelam? Right, Power. So I'm just asking a student, Neelam. She is having some doubt. नीलम 3 साल का इंटरेस्ट इज 2205, तो 1 साल का इंटरेस्ट क्या होगा, इसको 3 से डिवाइड कर दिया. 5 साल का इंटरेस्ट क्या होगा, इसको 5 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया. सो आपके पास अमाउंट था 5 साल का, इसमें से अगर आप 5 इयर्स का इंटरेस्ट सब्ट्रैक्ट कर दोगे तो यू विल बी गेटिंग द प्रिंसिपल वैल्यू विच इज 6125. राइट. सो दिस इज इफेक्टिवली प्रिंसिपल प्लस इंटरेस्ट फॉर 5 इयर्स. तो हमने 5 का आय यहां से सब्ट्रैक्ट कर दिया. डन. वंशिता 9 क्या है, व्हाट इज 9? वंशिता व्हाट इज 9? Jithan, that will be required some practice. That's it, nothing much. Okay, so let's move on. So here it says a person borrows rupee 5,000 for 2 years at 4% per annum SI. He immediately lends it to another person at 6.25% per annum for 2 years. Find his gain in the transaction per year. So if you borrow rupee 5,000 for 2 years at 4% and you immediately lend it to someone else at the rate of 6.25%, can I say your gain will be nothing but the difference between these two? So 6.25 minus 4 comes out to be 2.25%. So guys, please check it out. Right, or we can like solve it separately. So if you borrow 5,000 at the rate of 4% per annum, so this will be the interest value you have to pay back. And if you lend it further at the rate of 6.25 for 2 years, this will be the amount you will be getting. Right, so out of this you will pay this much and a remainder will be with you. That will be your gain. All right. So just do the math. So here the difference of these two comes out to be 2.25 into 2 upon 100. So these two zeros get cancelled out. 2 into 50 will be 100 and 2.25 into 100 comes out to be 225. So this 225 is the total gain in 2 years, but he is asking transaction per year kitna hoga. So that will be half of 225, which comes out to be 112.5. So ये ध्यान में रखना है while solving. Vaishnavi, it's not B, it's D. Half of 225. Right, Rahul, right. Sumant, right. Kalash, good, good, good. क्या हो गया, तुम ऐप से YouTube पे चली गई और गड़बड़ कर दी? वैष्णवी, इज इट क्लियर? I hope it is clear. Right, right, Neelam, it's D. Okay, so let's move on. Here it says a father left a will of rupee 35 lakh between his two daughters aged 8.5 and 16 years, such that they may get equal amounts when each of them reach the age of 21 years. So 35 lakh दो daughters में distribute किया है. एक का एज दे रखा है 8.5, दूसरे का एज है 16. सो जब दोनों 21 ईयर्स के होंगे तब अमाउंट इक्वल होगा. सो इसको 21 ईयर्स का होने में टाइम लगेगा 5 ईयर्स, और इसको 21 का होने में टाइम लगेगा 21 माइनस 8.5, विच कम्स आउट टू बी 12.5 ईयर्स. सो इसका इन्वेस्टमेंट विल बी फॉर अ पीरियड ऑफ 12.5, इसका विल बी फॉर अ पीरियड ऑफ 5. The original amount of rupee 35 lakh has been instructed to be invested at 10% per annum simple interest. So आपको rate of interest is given, it should be 10%. How much did the elder daughter get at the time of the will? So let's assume the amount that elder daughter got is rupee X, and this is the younger one who got remaining 35 minus X. So we are given that their amounts will be equal when they reach the age of 21 years. So amount will be principal plus interest, right? So here the principal is 35 minus X, plus it will be 35 minus X into a rate of interest is 10 into it is 12.5 upon 100. Now it should be equivalent to X plus X into 10 into 5 upon 100. So guys, please check out this calculation first. So this should be clear to each and every student, right, Romeo? हाँ हाँ वैष्णवी, कहीं पर भी रहो बट गलती मत करो. Is it clear, everyone? The calculation part is clear, right? Right. So now we just need to solve it. So we can take 35 minus X common here, and we can take X common here. So I'm just going to simplify it, right? So this 10 into 12.5, 0 and decimal got compensated. So 25 into 5 and 25 into 4 get cancelled out. So 5 into 10 is 50. So 50 into 2 is 100. So it will be 35 minus X into, जब 35 minus X common निकालोगे, so the value in the bracket must be 1 plus 5 by 4, which comes out to be 9 by 4. And here it is X plus X by 2, which is 3X by 2. So 3 3s are 9, 2 2s are 4, get cancelled out. Now let's simplify. So multiply with 3 and take 2 here. So it becomes 35 into 3 is 105 minus 3x equal to x, or we can say 5x equal 105, or x is equivalent to 21 lakh. So the correct answer option comes out to be B. Nishima, which part of the equation is not clear? We are using amount is equivalent to principal plus simple interest, which is P into R into T upon 100. So this is the principal value, this is T, this is R. सो वो पुट ही करना है बस आपने, और कुछ नहीं है. And we are given because the amounts are equal, right? So we need to equate them, right? वैष्णवी वापस आ गई तुम. वही रहती, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता. Is it clear everyone? अगर किसी को कुछ भी डाउट है, do let me know. क्योंकि यहां पर भी 35 माइनस एक्स आएगा, यहां पर भी 35 माइनस एक्स आएगा. इधर देखो, प्रिंसिपल है ना 35 माइनस एक्स, तो पी की जगह पे वो 2 बार आएगा. राइट वैष्णवी, इज इट क्लियर गाइस? राइट दिपेश, राइट. Okay, so let's move on. So here it says find simple interest on 6250 at 14% per annum for 146 days. Now guys, be quick and tell me the answer. Just do it carefully. No issues Nishima, no issues, no issues. Be quick and tell me the answer. And please keep your calculations accurate. There shouldn't be any calculation mistake. Anup, let's wait for others also. I will not disclose. Right, Sumant, right Kalash, right Harshit, right. Anup एक बार देखते हैं. Right Vyom, right. Good. Everyone else be quick. Vicky, Power ISO, जल्दी करो. Chetak, Manas, Swapnil, be quick and tell me the answer. Akshay, Tabinav, Samir. Right Manas, right Vaishnavi, right. जल्दी करो यार, this is very easy. So here the interest will be P into R into T should be in years. So this 146 should be divided by 365. So we just need to do the cancellations here, right? So this 10 get cancelled out here. So now we can have to check what all can be cancelled out between 146 and 365. So this is 5 into 5 7s are 35, 5 3s are 15. So 73 get cancelled out here by 2, right? So then further it is 2 5s are 10 and 5 into 5 is 25. So 25 get cancelled out here by 25, and 25 into 14 answer comes out to be 350, which is option C. Aditya, not 280, 350. Vyom, you never know what you guys can come across, right? You never know what you guys can come across. So कुछ भी आ सकता है cat में. Cat is so unpredictable. So we usually never expect कि like इतना easy question आएगा. But cat is all about easy questions only. Cat में difficult कुछ भी नहीं आता. That is the only problem. And that is one mindset we all have to develop. So एक बार आपको वो confidence आ जाए कि यार यही सब कुछ आता है, that's it. So just check. Even like इस question का भी सभी students correct answer नहीं दे पा रहे, right? So प्रॉब्लम्स आती हैं, स्टूडेंट्स फेस करते हैं, एंड कैट वाले कभी भी डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन नहीं देते. सो पेपर इज ऑलवेज इजी. चलो लेट्स सी 11th. So here it says A rent rupees 5,000 to B for 2 years and rupee 3,000 to C for 4 years on simple interest at the same rate of interest and received rupee 2,200 in all from both of them as interest. The rate of interest per annum is. Now guys, please solve it carefully. A ने 5,000 रुपये B को दिए 2 साल के लिए और 3,000 C को दिए 4 साल के लिए. And this is the total interest. So be quick and tell me the answer. There should not be any mistake now. Yes, Manas, indeed. Arey, Vyom, cat is always normal. Cat is always normal, and this is one pattern that they are, giving us year after year. सूरज, मैसेज रिट्रैक्ट करने का रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं था यार. राइट वैष्णवी, राइट हर्षित, राइट सुमंत, राइट कलश. बहुत बढ़िया. यूट्यूब वालों जल्दी करो, ऐप पे बच्चे जल्दी जल्दी आंसर दिए जा रहे हैं. आप सभी इतना टाइम ले रहे हो. सुमंत, वो सारा बैलेंस यार मेंटेन करना पड़ता है हर जगह पे. राइट रेन, राइट रोम्या, राइट राइट वैभव, राइट. राइट नीलम, राइट वैभव, राइट. बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया. सो हियर इट इज. सो 5,000 के ऊपर R% के हिसाब से 2 साल के लिए इंटरेस्ट विल बी दिस वैल्यू PRT अपॉन 100. 3,000 के ऊपर R% के हिसाब से 4 साल के लिए दिस विल बी द इंटरेस्ट which equals 2,200. So the 2 zeros get cancelled out here and here. So 50 into 2 is 100 and 30 into 4 is 120. 100 and 120 adds up to 220R, which is 2,200. So 220 get cancelled out by 10. So R comes out to be 10%. Aditya, not 7.5, but it's 10. Right Chetak, right Suraj, right Manas. अभी सभी ने थोड़ा सा ध्यान से किया कि मिस्टेक ना हो. Jithan, just have a look at this. You need some practice, right? So there is no way out. Rain, that purely depends on you. Give me a call after the class so we can always discuss, right? Give me a call after the class, right, Rain? Okay, so let's move on. So guys, do like the session. I request everyone to please like the session quickly. Rain, you have my contact number? Manas, both are good. That depends on many factors because both are class apart. Right, Aditya, right. So guys, okay, so that's all for today. So those students who are here with me for the first time, they all need to understand the benefits of subscribing to Gradeup Super. So first of all, you will get complete access to all the running and upcoming courses of all CAT and other MBA entrance exams. Please keep in mind all Gradeup Super classes are conducted on Gradeup's own app. So you can download the app. It is free of cost available, right, from the Play Store. All the classes are conducted in a very structured manner. The way we do it in our institutes, the very same way we are conducting on Gradeup app. right? So all classes will be live. No recorded sessions will be there, although the live classes will be recorded, right? So you will be prepared for each and every exam. So you need not purchase separate courses for different MBA exams. And you will be getting sectional test, mock test for all the exams. So CAT 2021 full course next batch is up and running. So you can join the batch before it's too late, because the time is running out. And again, the fees is very low, right? Now, as per 50% off, you can use Feb20 as the code. Sorry, Feb50 as the code. So 3-month subscription will cost you 5,000. 9-month subscription will cost you 13,500. 12-month subscription will cost you only 15,000 now. And here is the team who will be helping you out day in, day out for your preparation. So guys, please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and please keep practicing topic wise quizzes, keep attending live classes. So we'll catch up with you tomorrow at the same time, 5 o'clock, right? So thank you guys. Thanks a lot for your time. Thank you. Thank you. So I am sharing my contact number in the comment section, so you can give me a call right away, right? So thank you guys. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you.